So hey YouTube, I am here in front of the world's best board slide curb. All right. So, let's see, it was like 2 weeks ago. I ended up board sliding this whole thing. Well, I got on before the red, so it was almost this whole thing, right? The biggest board slide I've ever done in my life, for sure. Had to go pretty fast to do that. But I'm not quite so ambitious with what I'm going to try today. But I would like to get a front board on this curb for the longest that I've ever done it. Now, the longest I've ever done a front board would be, I would assume, about 6 feet. I've done it on an 8-foot round rail that's pretty low to the ground, and I did that a while ago. And actually the rail's 9 feet, but I probably got on around 6 feet, maybe 7. But if I did 7, it would probably be the longest. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get that on here. Because of this grate down here, I can't use the inside of the parking lot, so I'm gonna have to use the sidewalk and try to hit it and come off here. All right, so that's what I'm gonna try. So a front board, I always have to think about which one it is because it's named crazily, actually. You know, you come up, you do a backside ollie into it, but it's a front side board slide. And I know the reason why. The reason why is because it was invented on ramps, and you came up the ramp front side, but instead of front side, you would turn and then come back in the ramp. So I know why it is, but for street skating, which is most of the time when you're talking about these things, it just really doesn't make sense. So it's too bad that got named before it got popular in street skating, because it would probably be the other way. Because a back tail is just the same way that you would expect from street skating, but a back board is not, and a front board is not. A front board seems like what a back board should be, and vice versa. Anyway, enough blabbing. I'm not really warmed up, but we'll try to get some front boards out right off the end, some little baby ones, some little 1-footers. I'm gonna extend it on till I can get past at least 7 feet, and then we'll see how far I can go with it. Okay, anyway, let's try to get some work done. All right, that was the first one I landed. Didn't really come out of it that gracefully, just sort of plopped off the end. Hey, but it counts, right? But I guess that was about 1.5 feet. I'll try to move it back to this line, and then we'll have to move the camera back some. All right, so it's about 3.5 feet. Maybe let's back it up another side, walk square, and I'll walk that off and see how much that is after I land it. I mean, fun. All right, I had to force it, but that was 6.5. So anything longer than that will probably be the longest one I've ever done. So let's back up one more sidewalk square, which is actually a rectangle. Woo. All right, so I landed it, look over, and my camera's off because the battery's out of power. So let me see if I can do this in this amount of battery power left. All right. Right here, I'm doing it all the way. All right, finally. Did I come off the best? The best I've done today, probably. All right, so that was a little out of control, but I still landed. I was stuck in there. I got my camera back on with some more power to be able to get it. Maybe I'll get another one here. Let's walk it off first. Well, let's call that 9.5, right? It's probably a 10 because I've got size 13s on, but we'll call it 9.5. So definitely I've never done a backboard longer than that. Obviously I've got a lot still to learn about it, but hey, that wasn't bad. It's sort of hard to do. It's hard to hit it fast enough. I mean, it's not hard to, it's scary to hit it fast. So to go fast enough to slide that far, even on something that's pretty slick, is sort of scary, right? But I think I was getting a good 1.5 push speed for the whole backboard. For the whole other side, I was getting 3 strong pushes to have to do that. But I'll show that to you some other time, because I'll be happy to be doing that again. But I just wanted to work on front boards, and I got it. Not the best. I need to work on technique, right, and being able to turn back out of it. But hey, I'm proud of what I did. Maybe I can get another one, maybe not. We'll see. Anyway. Ugh.